What's up, guys? It's Marty with Marty Madness, and here I'm talking to you about a little subject that I was watching earlier on Colin Coward, The Herd with Colin Coward, excuse me. And I like to watch a lot of those sports shows, Shannon and Skip, and Undisputed, and ESPN's First Take with Max and Stephen A. Those are really good shows. I really like to enjoy them. They give you a lot of information, good opinions, I believe. But when I was watching The Herd, they're talking about this guy who made millions betting on the World Series. When Houston won, when the Houston Astros won, he made millions off of that. And right now he's betting on another underdog, which is the Eagles. And he's going to a lot of casinos and he's betting millions on the Eagles. And for those that are superstitious, like me and some others out there, if not you, who are superstitious as well, would probably stop and think like, man, does this guy know something that we don't? Maybe I should bet on the Eagles too, or maybe the Eagles have a really good shot. We're not. Maybe they're just more than underdogs. And I wouldn't really consider them underdogs, like what Tom Brady said a while back, or the other night at the press conference. Not the press conference, at the media day, Super Bowl media day. He said the Eagles are not underdogs, guys. They went 13-3, just like the Patriots. They shellacked the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship game. Any sane person or a football mind would not consider them underdogs just because it's the Patriots. That's not the way to look at things. That's not the way the Eagles look at things. Well, of course, right now they have adopted that underdog thing for the fans and all that, and it's really cool. But when you really look at it, they earned the right to be there just like the Patriots did. So, when I look at the Minnesota game, and I look at the Eagles and the way they played, if you look at the beginning of that game, it looked like the Minnesota Vikings were going to do really well and possibly win the game. However, in the early portions of the game, Case Keenum started committing turnovers. He lost the football, he threw some interceptions, and that really took a shot to his confidence. Now, on the other hand, you had Nick Foles, who in Doug Peterson's game plan was throwing a lot of short and intermediate passes, and was really building up his confidence. So later in the game, when he was throwing those huge throws, he has already had the confidence. He was getting his footwork down throughout the game, and he was just ready to make those throws. Case Keenum, on the other hand, like I said, he lost his confidence. His footwork started breaking down, his mechanics, he lost all that stuff. So he wasn't, he shrunk. Unfortunately, he shrunk, and it happened early in the game. And Tom Brady is not Case Keenum. He's not the kind of quarterback to shrink. He's not going to lose his footwork under heavy pressure. It takes a lot to shake that man. Even when you look at the 2015 AFC Championship game, when Denver won, they won by 2 points. And they won by those 2 points because, what's his name? Gostkowski, the Patriots kicker, missed an extra point. He missed his first extra point in 500 plus attempts. If he did not miss that extra point, I guarantee you they probably would have won that game. I guarantee you the Patriots would have won that game. And they would not have been in the position to have to go for the 2-point conversion and throw that pick. So even in that game, with all that, the 20 hits that he took, he didn't lose his footwork and his mechanics. What makes you think that Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and those guys are going to make him lose his footwork when two future Hall of Famers in DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller couldn't make him lose his footwork? So think about that, guys. When you're looking at this, at this game, this Patriots versus Eagles game, think about that. Tom Brady is not the kind of guy to mess with. And they're rattling his cage. Skip Bayless likes to say this a lot. Do not rattle the lion's cage. And Tom Brady is a lion. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoy Super Bowl Sunday and you have a blessed day. Goodbye.